Hey guys, welcome back to episode number 4 of my FIFA 20 Tottenham Hotspur career mode, where we will be finishing off all the games in September. So we'll be playing Leicester and then Southampton twice. However, we will most likely be playing Southampton with two completely different teams, just because one of them's in the cup. But we will get straight on with the match against Leicester here, where I feel like we might need to rotate a few players, although everyone looks fairly fit. So actually I think we're going to stick with the team we've got here, apart from we're going to bring Lo Celso back onto the bench. Obviously was suspended for the last Premier League match, but here we go into the first match of the day. So here we are at the I've forgotten the name of the ground. King Power Stadium, that's the one. In which we will be obviously aiming to pick up all 3 points away from home here. We haven't obviously had the best start to the league. I think we've only picked up 2 wins from the opening 5 matches. Who have we played? We've played Aston Villa, City, Newcastle, Arsenal, Palace, of which we've only picked up 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. I mean, he's projected to get 30 goals this season, just because he's got 4 from 5, which would be nice, but not sure if that will happen. But the Leicester team here, Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal, Pereira, Bennett, Zuma and Zinchenko at the back, Prayet, Mendy and Maddison in midfield, with Perez, Barnes on the wings and Jamie Vardy up top. Sunucu and Iheanacho and Ndidi all on the bench, as Chilwell I believe has moved on, but we'll advance forward here because we know my lineup, and we'll kick off. Played long, but only as far as Ndombele. Ali wins that second header, but Winks loses out to Jamie Vardy. Ayoze Perez and Jamie Vardy linking up well. Harvey Barnes inside. Jamie Vardy has been played through. Alderweireld is missed, and it's a great save by Lloris, and Sanchez gets there to clear that away. It's a very good chance for Leicester to take the lead there. Zuma misses the tackle, and James Maddison has loads of room to run into, but Aurier does manage to get back. Harvey Barnes, Vardy. Ayoze Perez gets there ahead of Ben Davies and makes it 1-0 Leicester here. And we are on the back foot quite early, well, about halfway through this first half here. It's a lovely bit of play, just drawing defenders out of position. I mean, Ben Davies doesn't really try, so you can put some of the blame on him, but Ayoze Perez rises well. And Lloris just... Did that go through his hand? Did we just have a bit of a glitchy goal? I'm going to have a look at that. Played in. Yep. Change the camera angle. Slow it down. Zoom in on the ball. So it's crossed in. Headers 1. Oh no. No, it didn't. It was just the camera angle. It's good. However, we are 1-0 down here, 25 minutes in. Oh. Prayet picks that out well. They have the chance to hit us on a break, and it's played for Jamie Vardy here. Sanchez is wide. It's pulled back. Son picks it out. Jamie Vardy picks that. It's a great save from Lloris yet again. But we get the ball away. Through for Son there. It's a good tackle from Pereira. Ayoze Perez gets away with the ball. Jamie Vardy plays it back to Mendy. Back to Ricardo Pereira. Mendy drops the shoulder nicely. Harvey Barnes. Prayet. Ayoze Perez. Prayet. Harvey Barnes is in at the back post. Aurier is there. And we do get it clear. And that's a lovely goal there. I mean, I thought Son was offside, but he wasn't. And we have equalised here with the counter-attack. The reason I wasn't commentating over that is I genuinely thought he was offside. But it's a lovely ball through from Dele Alli. And the finish, well, just too far away from Schmeichel to do anything about it. Lovely finish there by Son. And the score is now level just before half-time. Hopefully it will stay this way before half-time. Against the run of play, you could say, I would say Leicester do deserve to be ahead here. Luckily, didn't give away a penalty there, but there hasn't really been too much to go for here. Son. Lo Celso, forward for Kane. Lo Celso goes for the shot and it's high. It's good effort, but nothing really to challenge the keeper there. Sanchez is going to be replaced by Diop, and we are going to replace Ndombele with Foden and move Foden more into the attacking midfield role. So great. He just hit it with the wrong part of his foot and it went up too high. Celso. Back to Foden. We've got 3 attacking midfielders basically playing in the middle. And you can see that by the movement. Kane picks that up and Kane has a shot. It's a great save by Schmeichel. Lo Celso tackled by Zuma. We are definitely having a few chances in these last few minutes here. Kane can't find Lo Celso through, but we've got to watch out that we aren't caught on the counter-attack here. It's a great tackle from Aurier. And that is full time here. A very close match towards them last few minutes. Maybe we could have pulled something off, but we didn't. And the match finishes 1-1. A good match overall, in my opinion. Just a bit unlucky there. And both goals coming in the first half. I mean, Leicester definitely probably deserved all 3 points, but we do pick up the draw and a point. Liverpool currently beating Chelsea 3-0. Definitely, Liverpool look like they're gonna storm away with the league like they did in real life. But post-match interview, despite the team being, how was it to see Kane back in action? I mean, he missed one match, and that was the Champions League. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal of an injury. It was just one match, but they're going to ask me about him. So, once you got the equaliser, did you expect to win in the end? No, not really. I'll say I'm happy with the draw. Like, the way the match went, a draw is definitely the right outcome. What was your overall impression of the performance? Two very strong defences, I think it was. Especially Lloris making some good saves. And then the whole Leicester backline were solid. Very difficult to break down. But we go again in this match against Southampton, which will be pretty much a full rotated 11 as we train Harvey White here. He is going up, nearly 64 rated now, which is always nice to see. But we will advance forward to this match here against Southampton, who we then have to play in the league afterwards. We'll play in our alternate kit, and like I said, it will be pretty much a fully rotated 11. Player will get a start Foden will start. Moira will start at right mid. Fernandes will get a start alongside Lo Celso. Lemay will start at left mid. And Sessegnon at left back. Aarons will start. Diop will start alongside Foyth. And in goal, Gazzaniga will get the start. I'm going to put a few different players on the bench as well. Parrott will go onto the bench. Aurier will sit on the bench. Skip, we will move onto the bench. And Bergwijn will stay there. Just sort the rest of the team out. There we go. And Vaughan will also come onto the bench. Oh, actually, instead of Alderweireld, I want to put Sanchez there. So that is the team we're going with. A full rotated 11. Player, Foden, Lemay, Moira, Lo Celso, Fernandes, and the defence, I can't quite remember. So another away match here, this time at St Mary's Stadium for the Carabao Cup. The first time we've played in this tournament this season. Looks like they're... Oh, Kyle Walker-Peters there, obviously out on loan from Tottenham. But doesn't look like they're playing much of a rotated 11, so this could be a difficult match. Maybe one or two in there who wouldn't normally play, but Lo Celso is apparently the player to watch. We'll be able to kind of scout Southampton out here in this match before we play them at the weekend in the league. I don't know if that match is home or away. That's a black screen. McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Bednarek, Kerfu, Armstrong, Ward-Prowse is playing, Højbjerg is playing, Djenepo is playing. It's a very... He-Chan, don't know who He-Chan is, but it is a very strong Southampton lineup by the looks of things. I think they're probably playing a 4-4-2. Jack Stevens is the player who I missed. Che Adams on the bench, Shane Long, Romeo, Vestergaard. Yeah, they are playing a 4-4-2 here. Hopefully we can beat them. That would be rather nice. And then we'll look at, obviously, our lineup. It's a full rotated team, as I've kept saying. But Lo Celso is returning. He obviously might start at the weekend. But other than that, it's a very strong lineup still. Still a strong lineup, and Ings, and it's underway here. Stevens picks that out well. Max Aarons, Diop forces Djenepo back. It allows him to get back in position. Max Aarons is there. That's a rock. I mean, Southampton go 1-0 up early on. A rocket of a shot from the first one, and the second, well, the rebound shot, Gazzaniga just didn't react to it at all. But it was this first shot here that really set it up. It's a lovely first time shot. Blasted off the post. And Gazzaniga just couldn't get across goal in time. And we are 1-0 down here in the Carabao Cup. Hoping we don't go out of this. Hoping to at least pick up some form of silverware this season. If it be it a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup or the Premier League or the Champions League. Like, something would be quite nice. Lemay. Foden. Lo Celso. Still has it. Plays it back. Gets some Fernandes. Lemay. Sessegnon. It's in. And it's 1-0. Phil Foden picking up his first goal in a Tottenham shirt to equalise it 7 minutes after Southampton take the lead. Very nice bit of play there, mainly by Lo Celso, to keep the ball and get it back across goal. And then Sessegnon with the run from left back in. Defender missed it and Foden didn't even have to jump to get there to make it 1-1. Hopefully we can get a few more, unlike in the Leicester match. Inside for Foden, forward for Player. It's a great tackle by Bednarek. And there's loads of room here for the striker, who picks up his second 20 minutes in. It's 2-1 to Southampton here. This is a ridiculous game so far. I mean, Gazzaniga just a bit slow with getting his leg down. Not much he could have done, really. But He-Chan makes it 2-1 to Southampton here. Max Aarons. Gedson Fernandes. Player. That's an awful ball from Player. But he's fortunate enough that the pass from the defender falls back to him. It's with Gedson Fernandes. Lo Celso. Gedson Fernandes. Has loads of room to run into. Has a shot across goal and it's just past the post there. So close to grabbing his first goal in a Tottenham shirt as well. Ward-Prowse. Armstrong. To Walker-Peters. Tackled by Lamela. Lo Celso. Sprinting forward. It's a lovely ball through. Lo Celso's in. Lo Celso, it's just too close to Alex McCarthy there. And it's still 2-1. 3 for Player. Player has a shot and Player grabs the second for Tottenham to equalise it here. A great finish there. And we are back in the game. Player grabbing his second goal in a Tottenham shirt, I believe. Or was it him who scored in the Champions League as well? Second or third. It's a lovely ball through. First time. Slightly on the turn. Just past Alex McCarthy here. Nothing he could do. And again, the scores are level. Diop with the interception there. That's an awful pass from Player. Not where I was aiming it, but it's where it goes. Kufre. Djenepo. Kufre. Played all the way across to Walker-Peters. Played in. And Gazzaniga, again, he has been extremely poor here. As Ings picks up their third. I'm going to make some substitutions here. Foden is going to come off for Bergwijn. Fernandes is coming off for Ndombele. And I'm going to bring off Foyth for Sanchez. I'm making all 3 substitutes at once here. I've not been impressed with the way some players have played in this match so far. I mean, what is this goalkeeping here? It's absolutely abysmal. Player to Bergwijn. We are going to want to get back into this yet again. Hopefully the league match isn't as difficult when we're playing our strongest side, but it's an excellent ball through. Bergwijn is there, and as he just comes on the pitch, he does equalise it for us right after they make it 3-2. We equalise to 3-3. Højbjerg somehow gets that forward, and Djenepo gets that in, but Gazzaniga finally does something and gets a touch on the ball. That's a ball through for Lamela, who's got loads of room. Walker-Peters is completely out of position. Through. Player is there, and Player makes it 4-3 to Tottenham. That could be the winning goal here for us. A very good match. Southampton being ahead nearly every time until this final goal. Walker-Peters miles out of position. Lemaire has loads of chance to run through. Player just drags that forward a bit. If you see, drags it forward with a slight touch, swings his leg back and blasts that into the bottom corner. Near post, nothing McCarthy could do. Hopefully we can hold on to the ball here. Coufret makes it round. It's through. Gazzaniga with the save. And it's out for a corner here. Gazzaniga punches that away. Max Aarons is sprinting to it. Adams takes that back. And the referee does blow for full time here. The score finishes 4-3. A 7-goal thriller here. I mean, that guy's just a giant, isn't he? I mean, you can't change the height of your managers, but he just looks very tall. We do come away with all 3 points. Not 3 points. It's a cup match. We do come away with the victory, and we are through to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. I mean, you have to say Southampton deserved something. Brighton knocking Chelsea out there as a bit of a shock result. Couldn't see any other shock results. But here we are in the post-match press conference. You are through to... Do you feel you can win the competition? Well, after that showing, no, not really. But I'll say it's too early for a verdict. Because, I mean, it is only the 3rd round. There's the 4th, the 5th. I don't know how many other rounds in the Carabao Cup. Player was the hero. He did grab the winning goal. I'll say it was an impressive performance by him. And the final question is about the team. You managed to win a close match. What do you think made the difference? I think we wanted it more. I wouldn't say we were the better team. I'm not going to say that, so I'm just going to say time to focus on the next match because, well, it is. And we'll advance forward here to the match against Southampton on Saturday. Hopefully we can pick up a bit of a better result. I think the next round has been drawn. So we'll have a look. Yes, and it's a North London derby in the Carabao Cup round of 16. Oh. That'll be an interesting match. So next episode, obviously, I'll set this now. We'll play Olympiacos, Brighton and Watford. And then the episode after we'll play Arsenal, Liverpool and Rapid. So currently in the league we are sitting in 6th place. Not 6th place, 8th place. 6 games played on 8 points. However, we're 3 points off 5th, of Arsenal in 5th. And we're only, well, we're 10 points off top, but we're 5 points off the Champions League spot, so they can easily be made up throughout the course of this season. Who's not... Where are Chelsea? Chelsea currently down in 15th with 2 wins from 6 games, only picking up 6 points, 4 losses. Who have they played? They lost to Liverpool. They lost to Wolves. They lost... Oh, they beat Manchester United. They lost to Leicester. They beat Norwich and they lost to Sheffield. A very poor display from Chelsea in these opening few games. But here we go into the match against Southampton, where I will be playing a complete rotated, or back to my starting 11. And Walker-Peters still playing for them, so we'll see how this goes. And we are back to playing Southampton yet again here. Playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this time though. We will see what their lineup is. It looks very similar. However, Ward-Prowse has the armband this time, so maybe a few changes in defence. But Ings and Hee-Chan up front again. Looks pretty similar. But however, they are the lowest or joint lowest scoring team in the league. If only last game counted in the Carabao Cup for the league, then they would be scoring loads, or they'd be up a bit on 9. But we'll just skip through. We'll have a look at their lineup this way. They have McCarthy, Kufre, Vestergaard, Bednarek, Walker-Peters, Djenepo, Ward-Prowse, Højbjerg, Armstrong. So the only change they've made is Vestergaard playing here. So hopefully we can pick up all 3 points. It's a good block from Sanchez on what was either a pass or a cross from Ings. Armstrong keeps it well over Son. Davies does well to win that back. Inside for Dele Alli. Kane. And Ndombele. Forward for Kane. Kane has a shot and it's always rising. And we fail to score the first goal. Not the best shot really, but at least we're having shots, unlike last match where we didn't seem to shoot for a very long time. Sanchez wins it back and Chelsea are 1-0 up. Maybe they're going to start to pick up a bit of form. Dele Alli is in. It's a good save by McCarthy. Bergwijn keeps that on well. And Højbjerg just gets to that ahead of Ndombele. And it is cleared. Through for Bergwijn. I was more aiming for Kane, but Armstrong does very well to win that. Alderweireld. Winks. Ndombele. Kane. Ings. Through for Ings. It's a good save by Lloris. That is the first shot on target of the game. And it's for Southampton, which is completely against the run of play here. Dele Alli gets hold of that and is fouled here. It's going to be a yellow card for Højbjerg. And Ndombele does well, but there is no one forward with Kane. Gets a nice ball through there for Bergwijn though, who's got loads of room. And the shot is tame and McCarthy saves easily as he cut that back onto his left foot. Armstrong gets that in. It's crossed. It's a great save by Lloris there. An absolute wonderful save. It's a lovely cross in. And Ndombele can't get there. And Lloris just gets his body behind it and his hands and hits it behind for a corner. Alderweireld. Winks. Dele Alli. Winks. Through for Kane. Back to Winks. The two Harrys linking up here. There is no run being made by Kane, which I would quite like him to do. It's through. Dele Alli's touch just takes it. And it's a cross goal and Walker-Peters clears it. Son throws that to Dele Alli. Kane! Kane! Kane gives us the lead here in very late on in the 86th minute. We go 1-0 up. Against definite the run of play in this second half. Winks, a lovely ball through. Kane just lets it run through his legs. Being pressed off the ball. But is just able to find the back of the net. I'm going to make one last substitution. We're going to bring on Issa Diop to play at centre back, and we'll put Sanchez out at left back for now. It's a lovely finish. Unsighted for the keeper. Right into the corner of the net. And we've just got to hold on for the last few minutes here, which is part of the reason why I brought Diop on. Sanchez gets that away. All we've got to do now is hold on to the ball. Bergwijn. Kane. Tackled by Vestergaard, but it's a foul. Dele Alli. Vestergaard gets that away. It's cleared away. It's Che Adams. Armstrong. Che Adams. It's through. It's a long shot. It's saved by Lloris. Gineppo does well. It's in. It's away. And Dele Alli gets that away. And we do come away with a lucky 3 points here. But it's 3 points nonetheless. Harry Kane getting his 6th goal, I believe, of the league so far. Whew, that was... The second half was definitely more in Southampton's favour, but we do win it. Chelsea drawing with Brighton, Palace drawing with Norwich, and Wolves drawing with Watford. Hopefully we can shoot up the table a bit after that result. It was a tight match right until the end. Luck was on your side? Yes. Sometimes you need a bit of luck though. It was definitely a bit of luck. But it was a win, so I'm happy. Difficult to beat in the end? They were very difficult to beat in the end. Every match is difficult, not at all. It was a good match. We'll take the win and move on. Yep, that's a fair statement. And finally, Vestergaard was one of the best players of the opposition today. He was solid. It was very difficult. It was not easy. So, you have to give him credit, but that will bring this episode to a close. So, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Actually, before I do all that, I've just realised Youth Academy and training. Youth Academy on the 1st and training today. So I'll do that, all the outro stuff in a minute. As Troy Parrott is getting close to 67 and Skip is getting closer to 70. We'll skip forward to Tuesday. We'll have a look at our scouts. He looks like he could be good, so I'm going to sign him up. I'm also going to sign him up. And him. Keep scouting him. Definitely sign him up. Keep scouting. Reject. Keep scouting. Reject. And we'll keep scouting. In Holland, we will keep scouting him. Keep scouting. Keep scouting. Reject, keep scouting, and we'll have a look at the youth squad now. It's got a few players in there. We've got Aidan Price, looks like a good goalkeeper. Will Thomas, looks like could be an alright CDM. Sem Jacobs could be a very good centre defensive midfield. Reece Shaw could be alright. Ollie Ward, 58 rated cam at 16, looks good. And Hughes, 53 rated central midfielder. A few good players coming through there who I keep meaning to add to the training sessions, but I keep forgetting. But we'll advance forward where we have the match against Olympiacos. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are new. Click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload, which is weekdays at 3 PM, weekends at 12 PM. I also stream nearly every weekend and on weekdays, but that will all be put out on my Twitter, link in the description. Go follow all of that, and I will see you next time.